they'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Makes it past the marker. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the ground. He's got it again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop it.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Smith wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Boyd.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, it's Boyd.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Takes it on the shovel. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Smith dropping to pass. He's got it. Couldn't Didn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season.
First play of the period, first down here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to...
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Smith wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the boot, looking for his man. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because...
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there, and how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Smith dropping to pass. Zings it complete to the right.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run. Racing down the left side. The tag. Touchdown, Texas State. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here we go. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where he can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Got it in the middle, it's Perkins. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Just ran over it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the ground, it's Boyd. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the move. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Smith wants to throw. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Boyd.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest, walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position. Going for the big play. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And once he found... Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. Nice move there. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Out of the backfield, he's on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Perkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Horned Frogs line it up with a first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
And I love the physicality of this offense.
This is what an elite team